baths, okay? A lot of my clients do not have bathtubs to take spiritual baths. And also, there are a lot of you guys that you may not feel like doing a whole bath. You may not feel like going through all of that, or you don't have time. So I wanted to come and show you guys a good substitute, a very, very good substitute that I am going to be using for myself actually. So I was actually preparing a spiritual shower for myself, and I thought this would be a great time to record a video on it for you guys. Okay, so welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, and if y'all need to get at me about spiritual work, all of my links are below. Okay. All right. So what I would do basically, the whole concept of spiritual bathing is to bathe yourself in certain ingredients that are going to promote certain things. Now, obviously, if you're sitting in a bathtub, obviously that's the best thing, okay? However, you can do this even in a shower, okay? So basically, what I would recommend is 1 to 3 water bottles filled up to about right here, almost at the top, because we're going to be adding stuff. Now, you can just use um, oils, but I'm actually going to be adding a couple of herbs as well to the mixture. And so these are two of my best friends. I love this stuff right here. Okay, so Dr. Teal's does have a body wash, and I'm almost out of this stuff. But you know, I like to use this in the bathtub because it really does give me the properties of the Epsom salt. Okay. I also have the Dr. Teal's Epsom salt in the actual salt soaking solution. Okay. That is what I'm going to be adding. I'm going to be adding um, a little bit of this to these bottles along with my oils and herbs. You can use whatever it is that you have. A lot of times my clients, since they are not near a botanica, or you know, maybe they're just going to the grocery store, you can actually buy a lot of really useful herbs like basil, bay leaf, thyme, rosemary. You can get stuff like that at the grocery store. Okay, but I have an apothecary, so and I have a lot of oils, I have a lot of herbs, so you know, yeah. Anyway, so what you can do is take a spoon. I got my little apothecary spoon, and I'm just going to add about 2 spoonfuls of this to my bottles, okay, of the Epsom salt. And we're going to add this first. The salt will bring the purification properties. You can add pink salt. You can even add table salt, okay, if that's all that you have. Okay, actually, table salt is some of the best, especially because it has iodine in it. And we're going to add a little bit of that as well. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I got all kind of art projects right here. So, we're going to add 2 of this per bottle. And I am also going to add some Morton table salt. Okay. So, I'm going to add about a spoonful, which this is probably like a half of a, this may be like almost a teaspoon. And you know what? Just to make it easier on myself, instead of trying to do it that way, I'm just going to pour a little bit in there. Okay, this is going to be for purification. The reason why you are going to leave a little bit of the water, you're going to leave a little space in between there, is because you need to consecrate this water. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. Okay. So first I'm going to add my herbs that I want to add. And the first herb that I'm going to add is lemongrass to each of these. Okay. So probably about a pinch full, either 1 or 2 pinches is going to end up in here. Lemongrass is really good. By the way, guys, I can't really explain all of the properties of this stuff. You just want to make sure you're not allergic to it. I can't really explain, but I will put the magical properties in the comment section, okay? So I'm just going to add like maybe a pinch full of this in here, of the lemongrass. And lemongrass is really good for clearing, for opening up, for removing obstacles. I am also going to add some catnip. Catnip is really good for relaxation, promoting a general overall good feeling, also helping you connect with your ancestors. Catnip is amazing. It's very relaxing. It'll give you that euphoric feel and just make you feel real good, okay? All right. I am also going to add some Kava Kava. Kava Kava is really good for relieving stress. Kava Kava is also really good for anxiety. A lot of different, and like I said, I will post it in the comments, each ingredient. It'll give me something to do when I get out of the shower. So I'm going to put about a pinch of this Kava Kava in here. And typically what I'll do is I'll burn the rest if I have access. But okay. And the next thing that I'm going to add is some marshmallow root. Marshmallow root is really good for your law of attraction. Okay, and I can see that I need to plug my phone in. Good Lord. This thing loses battery power so easily sometimes. Okay, good. We're plugged in now. All right, so I'm going to add the marshmallow root. Marshmallow root is really good for healing the throat chakra. This is really, really good for if you are sick, have a sore throat. Also, if you are someone that has trust issues. But also, marshmallow root it's really, really good, especially when you are dealing with when you're dealing with a stalking ex, or either a spiritual stalker, or either a karmic, okay? Or someone that is trying to make you look bad. Okay, someone that may be speaking bad on your name or speaking ill on your name, okay? And slippery ambark is really good for that as well, but I'm not going to be using that because I'm using the marshmallow root, okay? The next thing I'm going to use is dandelion leaf. This is going to you can use this for summoning spirits, but dandelion leaf, it's very uplifting. And then also dandelion leaf can help you connect with your ancestors, okay? Or either certain energies, certain spirits, whatever it is that you are trying to invoke or manifest, okay? All right, so I'm going to put like a pinch of that in there. And this small amount of herbs, if you're using herbs, it should not clog up your tub. I know that a lot of people are concerned about that. You can always boil the herbs as well, okay? Now, I am also going to add some Damania leaf. Now, Damania leaf is really good. Oh man, it's got so many good purposes. It's not just for sex magic. It's not just for dream magic. It is so good. More people need to use Damania leaf. It is really, really good because what I like about Damania leaf is that uh, it helps with energy harvesting. If somebody is trying to energy harvest off of you, if somebody is trying to backbite off of you or vampire off of you, it's really, really good for that, okay? Especially when it comes to sexual energy, any kind of energy, any energy that is good for you. People will try to steal that from you. People are constantly trying to backbite, okay? So that's really, really, really good for that. Okay. So we're going to add some Damania to it. And we're going to let these steep. Now you want to get in the tub because you don't want to let your waters get cold, okay? Because right now they're kind of lukewarm. The last herb that I'm going to use in it, actually three more herbs, my bad. I'm going to use some five-finger grass. Now, I'm not going to really say why I'm using it in here, but it's really, really good for clearing out hexes and curses. And then also five-finger grass can be used for taking control in a situation. It can be used for promoting your influence and all of that stuff. Okay, so we are also going to throw some Calamus Root in here. Okay, and we only need a little bit. Calamus Root typically comes in these little blocks. And so I'm just going to throw that off in there. Calamus root is really good for if you have someone bullying you. Also if you, need to, it's really good for compelling and things of that nature. Okay. The last herb that I'm going to use is Cascara sagrada. Okay. This stuff is phenomenal for money. Okay. Phenomenal for money. So I don't know if anybody has ever heard of Cascara Sagrada. It's really, really good for that. I would not draw any kind of money bath or money shower. You can actually either bathe or shower and do this, okay? And just give me a few minutes. I'm going to explain to you guys how how you're going to use these when you're in the shower. Okay, now I'm going to also add some oils, and that's enough because we got plenty of herbs in here. So I am going to be adding several oils. First of all, I'm going to add a couple of drops of Lotus Blossom Oil. Okay, you can use whatever oils that you want. Just make sure that you can use them on your skin and that they're safe to use on your skin. I'm going to add some rose petal. Okay, and a lot of people prefer to use the droppers. I can't find any of my droppers. I can't find them for some reason. All right, we're going to put a little bit of patchouli in here. Just like a drop each. Okay, and then I'm going to add some honeysuckle. Oh, look at that. It's got like a little, wonder if it'll drop it in there. No, that ain't going to work. Okay, let's put a little bit of honeysuckle. You guys should see the little drop going down the side of the bottle as I pour it. It's definitely going in there. All right, and then we're going to add some jasmine. Now, this is pretty potent. I'm used to it. I need it. I do a lot of spiritual work for people. So, yeah. Ylang Ylang. Now, you want to really, really go easy on this stuff. This stuff is strong. Ylang Ylang is very strong. You see how I put a drop down in there? Because this stuff is really strong. This stuff is really good. It's very uplifting to the spirits, especially when, again, y'all know how it is. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to put a drop of bayberry in here. Okay. All right. Now, you want to put the tops of the water bottles on it. Actually, you know what? We'll do that last. I am going to show you guys how you should consecrate this. Now, you're taking a spiritual shower, just like you would be taking a spiritual bath. You want to consecrate your herbs or consecrate the water that you're going to be using. And so basically, you just take your incense stick or whatever it is that you're using for consecration, and you'll just want to kind of stick it down in there and say, I consecrate this spiritual water to bring me love, or if you want new love, or self love, or beauty, or healing. Okay. Now, I typically have a tendency to ask for all of those things, or, it's kind of like general all purpose. Bring me a good week, bring me happiness, healing, psychic protection, psychic power, also protection. So you can just say, I consecrate these waters for protection. If you're trying to overcome a situation, to overcome whatever situation that you want. And obviously, I'm going to consecrate these a little bit more when I get off of here, but I just kind of want to show you how you do that real quick. Now you want to take your tops and put them back on there. Okay, and then you just shake it up. Just shake it up. Okay, and that's it. These are still warm. Now, the way that you do this, you're going to take these in the shower with you. You're going to clean yourself off with the soap as you normally would. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you take these bottles and you go from the top of your head to the bottom. Okay. So you pour it over your head, rinse, put it on your arms, put it on your neck, put it on the back of your neck, put it on the top of your head, on your face, your third eye, your abdomen, just your whole body. You don't want to apply it directly to your private areas. Of course, it's going to run down those areas, but you put it on your back, you put it, just all over your body, your legs, your feet, the bottom of your feet, and you rinse it off. So and I'm going to use all three of these bottles in the shower, but you just do that and you rinse it off. And now these oils are pretty strong. Okay. Let me see how strong this one smells. Yeah, it's pretty strong, but it's not that strong. It kind of resembles the smell of like your those old Victorian soaps. It's kind of what it smells like with all of those oils. Or it smells like your grandmother's her jewelry cabinet, or where she keeps all her perfumes, is what it smells like. But it has a good smell to it. But what you can do is, when you pour it on your body, you can rinse it off of your body. I personally will leave the scents on me because it'll go away after a while. But if you want to, if you're kind of freaked out by it, you can, once you rub it down your body, once you rub this water down your body, you can actually take the soap again and cleanse yourself again, if that's what you want to do. Okay, because some people can be kind of overwhelmed by this. And I was going to put some of this oil in it. I don't really think it's necessary. This is some fast money oil. It's not necessary. I already have a lot of great ingredients in it, including bayberry. So anyway, that is how you guys take your spiritual showers. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a client, again, thank you for becoming a client. And if you guys have any questions, all of my contact information is below in the video description box. Remember, I am always one text message or one phone call away. And I will catch y'all at a later time. Blessings.